Yeah, listen up, you fucking perpin ass fucking hooker bitch. Bitches. Actually, there's a few of you. I submitted to a 6-hour-long psych eval. Was found to be sane, no personality disorders, no problems. Psychiatrist agrees, and another psychologist. Yeah, I was screened by another psychologist, and he's like, you know what? I think you need to go get, this is before I got diagnosed with Addison's disorder, finally. He's like, I think you need to go get labs done. I'm not suspecting any mental illness with you. I think that maybe your problems might be related to a physical illness, and sure enough, they were. So all of these claims by my husband, who has a violent criminal record, not only his felony domestic charges, convictions with me, felonies. He didn't get misdemeanor charges. He was looking at 6 to 20 years. I got him out of that like a dumbass. I was being gaslighted so fucking bad into thinking that it was my fucking fault. I was being gaslighted like a motherfucker. I'm still fucking being gaslighted. You guys are well aware. 6 to 20 years. And I actually risked my life after getting out of the hospital to get his bail money because, you know, that's how fucked up I was. That's how fucked up these people fucking made me. I didn't have a support system. And I was traumatized. I was traumatized by the emotional abuse and then the brutal physical attack when I was skin and bones and quite literally dying at that point. That was prior to my, no, that was just fucking, that was like right after I started to get my medication. I just got diagnosed, actually. And the endocrinologist I was seeing was not familiar with adrenal insufficiency at all. It's a rare condition. And he wasn't telling me how to properly take my medication. I visited the Mayo Clinic, and they educated me on how to properly take care of myself, because you have to take this medication in increments, and it has to be at certain times. So I have alarms that I set. I have to take my medication just for that condition 3 times a day. And I wasn't aware of that at the time. So I wasn't fucking balanced right at that time either, hormonally. So he has a violent criminal record, not only with me, but with his first wife and a DUI. All indicative of an unhealthy person, emotionally and mentally. Obviously. Sane people don't go around fucking strangling. He strangled his fucking first wife, and, you know what he fucking did to me. He fucking broke 2 ribs, punching me in the ribs, and then continued, after he broke the ribs, continued to punch me until he collapsed my lung. I had a baseball-sized bruise on my face. It was completely fucking black and blue. They wanted to do a CT scan on my cheekbone because they thought he broke my cheekbone. And on my shoulder. When I was literally skin and fucking bones and extremely ill. And absolutely no threat to him physically whatsoever. I could barely stand up in the shower. Honestly, at that point, I had to lean up against the shower wall. I was so weak. I am so fucking sick of the abuse. I am so tired of it. I wish that I could get a job. I wish I could leave. But try getting a job when you're a targeted individual. And try keeping it when you have secondary adrenal insufficiency coupled with Hashimoto's disease. Look up on YouTube secondary adrenal insufficiency, or look up my Addison's story, and you're going to see what people like me go through. I am married to an evil man, and he comes across like this innocent fucking Winnie the Pooh. You know, he fucking had me fooled too. And he is one of the most deranged people I have ever known. Things would happen. Okay. Take, for example, I'm just going to fucking make something up because there's been so many incidents of this, and I'm upset right now, and I can't really think of anything. But say he broke a plate. Then he would turn around and say, I didn't break the plate. Even though I saw him break the plate. I didn't do that. And this is all the fucking time. It's been for the last 10 fucking years. And even one of his own children told me that he is a pathological liar. But his family covers up for him, and they let him continue with his crimes because they want to keep up the false facade that they have this healthy, tight-knit fucking family. And it's so fucking highly dysfunctional. So yeah, I just wanted to fucking put that out there. I just fucking got into it with him over text. So I'm fucking pissed. Yeah, and you know, I told him, go ahead and submit to a full Psych Eval like I did. Before I got diagnosed with my condition, I explored that option. I was like, maybe there's fucking something wrong with me mentally, and I need to find out what's going on. And no, there isn't. There isn't. And I'll submit to another one voluntarily again. As I said before, I wish I was crazy. I wish I was crazy and they could just treat me and my life would improve drastically. But instead, I'm surrounded. I'm not surrounded, I'm subjected to this fucking bullshit, being a target. Having my husband be in on it. My husband's been in on it from day fucking one. The whole marriage was a setup. And if you research that on YouTube, are you married to your handler, James Harkin? He put out a video. There's probably more, but I know of that one for sure. So, yeah. I found that out later, obviously. And, you know, he's still under the assumption that I am alone in this. He's so fucking stupid. He really has no idea what's coming down the pike. Absolutely no fucking clue. He is in denial and he's delusional as usual. He lives in a fantasy world. He told me about it too. He described it. His little fantasy world that he goes in. One example is when he's playing guitar, he envisions a crowd in front of him and they're all getting into it, and, you know, he goes into it. And, you know, maybe we all do that to a certain extent. You know, when I play the drums, I'm not fucking envisioning a bunch of people cheering me on. You know, I'm just fucking getting into it. You know, I'm in the moment. I swear to God, I think he only fucking picked up the guitar so that he could be noticed, not for his love of music. Hence why decades after, he's been playing the guitar for decades and he's still a mediocre musician. So there you go. So yeah, that's my fucking rant for the day. So far anyway. Hopefully it gets better. Right now I'm fucking furious.